Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. So let me first take the questions I have received through your Google form. Okay. So in that period. So the first question was by Mr. Ashok Jamni. So you asked that how to derive stiffness matrix for a beam element with 7 degree of freedom, that is including warping. See, uh, in this course we are discussing the finite element formulation from fundamental, and if you see any textbook, so this is not directly a question which can be answered in a course, because this is a question which require some derivation itself. So you can consult some paper. If I get to know, I will send you through mail. After that, you have asked that many times we know the force based element and displacement based element. What is the difference? So if you see the finite element formulation, in displacement based formulation, generally in a course what we learn, that is displacement based formulation, there we directly use that strain displacement relation, that is used point wise, whereas in stress based formulation, this relation between strain and displacement is satisfied, or rather stress and strain is satisfied in integral sense. There we take stresses as also some dependent variable which we solve, and displacement. So stress and displacements in that case are solved. They are treated like independent, and the relation between stress and strain are solved in integral sense. That is the stress based formulation. In next, Mr. Khileshwar, you have asked that you want to use this FEM analysis by using Python or MATLAB in your research, whether it will be published or not. See, FEM is developed long back, so whatever you are learning in this course, those are just the stepping stone, and it is for beginners. Now you can definitely implement in Python or MATLAB, but on which topic you are implementing, that is important. Whether if there is some novelty, then definitely it will be published, but otherwise just for implementation, generally these are not published. Also you ask that whether you need final exam certificate to showcase your FEM skills to companies or not. See, you will only get that certificate if you give the exam, and it is only possible then means if you tell someone that I did this course, then you have to show the certificate, otherwise it will not be valid. So you have to give the exam. Then someone asked that in MATLAB programming you are facing difficulty. So in the live session, if you tell me some particular difficulty, if it is possible, I will explain. But this course is mainly on finite element method where we are using the MATLAB program. So I will take your question in the live session. Then you have someone asked that Gokul Basudevan, you asked that on lecture 6 during the post-processing part, clarify more on how we get that 9 cross 3 n matrix. So let me explain that. So suppose we want to get, so suppose you have a quadratic element. So in one particular element you have 3 nodes. Then you know U1, U2 and U3 after post processing. Now in that section what I mentioned, suppose we want to get displacement here. So then this is -1, 0, 1. Then you know the xi coordinate here. Now suppose that is xi1, then the displacement at that particular point A can be found, that is u at xi1, it is n1 calculated at xi1 u1 plus n2 calculated at xi1. Xi1 is that particular xi coordinate, nothing else, into u2 n3 at xi1 u3. Now suppose you want to get your displacement to another coordinate, suppose that is xi2. Then in the similar way you can write now in that post processing part we had 9 different xi point. So here you can see we can, sorry, these are this is u2, this is not x2, this is u2. We can club these two expression like this. In matrix vector form. Now in the presentation what I mentioned, so here for 2 xi point it is 2 cross 3, 3 cross 1. Now suppose in that post processing there are 9 xi points, so similarly you have 9 number of rows in this matrix. So in this way you get 9 cross 3. So that you told to explain. So if you are present, you can just respond that whether you understood my explanation. Gokul, if you are present, you can respond in that chat box. Okay. There were some Yeah, your name is Rohit. Yes. So you told that you wanted that solution of assignment 4. Yeah, it will be circulated in due time. Okay. So these are all about the questions which are asked in that Google form. Now I will take the live questions. So yeah. So Shivam, you asked about that FLAC software. Uh, See, I but don't know particularly about this software. There are numerous software where finite element method is used. Uh, Again, this is a particular topic, so there will be some advanced formulation on this topic. You see the literature first, so and the software manual. So if you want to take research in FEM, Prabhudev, you asked. So see, this is the starting course in finite element method, where the uh, important part you should know how the coding is done. Therefore, that computer programming is very important part in the learning of FEM. So if you want to work in FEM, so you have to understand that part thoroughly. So and again that from topic to topic, that level of understanding vary, but definitely it is a it is developed long time back. So now whatever research is going on, you have to first understand the existing literature, and generally you will not start working on a code from scratch. There will be some existing code, you have to work on the top of that, so you have to understand that code. So yeah, if you understand this course, this will certainly help you in those understanding. Yeah, Raphael. Okay, I will just check it regarding those answers. Actually, whatever answers were given, I will check with my TS, but I think those answers are same. You may particularly mail me that which particular answer is different, so that I can check that. If suppose answer is wrong, definitely it will be taken care. You please mail me which answer is wrong from assignment. Any other question? Please, you can write in the chat box. So some of you asked about MATLAB. Yeah, Prabhudev. Yes, I think Prabhudev, I think you are present. So what kind of difficulty you are facing in MATLAB, you can write. I think I could explain that question by Gokul. If you are present, you please respond. And Prabhudev, you can write what kind of difficulty we are facing in MATLAB. Definitely that I will. I cannot take broad question, but if the answer is brief, I can try to answer your query. Okay, yeah, they will be involved. Okay. Okay, so you are now comfortable with MATLAB. So I think they also can see the chat. Huh. Okay, so I think Dhiraj already responded, my one TA, that there is one mistake in one assignment. So they have noted, they will inform, and definitely we will take care. See, the thing is, MATLAB codes already in the lecture itself, it is shown in quite details. So, for understanding that, you have to write your own MATLAB code. So, already it is shown in great details. So, you can see the videos carefully. Almost everything are there. So you try to write the code by yourself, that will be better. Yeah, good. Then you solved with MATLAB only. So that means you wrote, yeah. So one Prabhudev already is telling that they solved that trust problem using MATLAB only. So I think sufficient guidance is already provided. Some of you already could write in MATLAB. He responded in this chat box. So Raphael, the best thing will be if you start writing by yourself, because finally see coding, definitely it will not help, because these codes are at very preliminary level. Okay, Rohit. Okay, Rohit Prakash, you told that implementing finite element analysis on composite. Yeah, I just note it down. I will uh, send. I think Rohit. Yeah, you already asked the question, so I will send you the mail. So I will note it. So if some source, yeah, there are definitely some source on composite material. So I will share that with you. So as my TA Dhiraj, he already told that there is one mistake. So I think that will be taken care. If you have any other mistake, you can ask in the forum, that they will respond. If you have any other doubt, please write in the chat box. Yeah, so Mr. Shunil, yeah, you asked about will be static or time varying also. So I think there is in the later part of the course there is one section that deals with transient analysis. So otherwise whatever portion I have covered till that programming, everything that was for static loading. So Professor Atanu Banerjee, he will explain in details. I think already those videos are there in YouTube, so you can see that already he solved some transient problem, or you will see in the due time of the course. Yes, Raphael. So if variational statement is not symmetric, then definitely we can do finite element method. We cannot write minimization statement, but finite element method is still possible. In that case, you will see our stiffness matrix will not be symmetric. Only that will be the difference. Yeah, thank you, Mahesh. Yeah, if any other question you have, please. Yeah, Rohit, I will mail you. I will mail you regarding that composite material. If you have any other question, please write in the chat box. So already, Raphael, Rayleigh-Ridge method is explained in details. So you can use that method for that other method. Other than that, there is least square method which I mentioned. But for understanding FEM, I think already whatever the necessary things are discussed in this course itself. So you better concentrate on that FEM part. And regarding the FEM book, already that you can learn from that J.N. Reddy. That is a very good book. And also there is one book by Hughes. I shared that. You can see the course page. There the books titles are written. Yeah, in control engineering, so if you have some system where the system is continuous. You want to do some structural analysis. If that is required, then you require finite element method. For example, suppose when that any link is deforming, if you want to consider the link not rigid, elastic ring, then you have to do the analysis with finite element method. But in most of the cases in control engineering, they deal with the discrete system. They use as a rigid body. Then you do not require FEM that much. Yeah, see, finite element method is essentially one method which you can use to solve any partial differential equation. So in any field, if you know the partial differential equation, then you can solve it using FEM. Only the interpretation of the result will change. The underlying method remains same. So you can use FEM in other field also. Still there is half an hour. You can ask if you have any doubt. You can ask in the chat box. So I think then there is no more doubt. So I think we can then conclude the session here. So again, I am asking if you have any doubt, you can ask in the chat box. Otherwise, we will conclude the session here. Okay, then thank you.